So you're going to drink that shit one again?
I'll just get rid of it. It's not shit.
You said it was shit.
No, I just said it tastes different.
Tastes different.
Well, I've had this before and this one just tastes different.
Is that similar to the one that we used to get from Olinda?
Which one?
That name?
I don't think we ever got that from Linda.
That's right then.
Hi guys, by the way.
So we're just talking about Bec's
Wine.
shit wine.
It's not shit. It's just, like I said, I've had this before. It just tastes a bit light for a Shiraz.
No.
That's all. Like, even the colour of it, it's a bit light for a Shiraz. Shiraz is normally a lot darker than this.
It's very enlightening.
It's border, like, try some.
It's 23. I don't think I like it.
It's a bit, you'll see what I mean? It's more like Pinot-y. See how it doesn't taste like a Shiraz?
No, it doesn't at all.
But I've had
like
this
it.
brand before and I normally really like this Shiraz.
Don't like it.
Yeah, but I normally do really like this Shiraz, but this tastes more like a Pinot.
Feels like we've got Costco in Australia and I've been a member for, 6 months and hadn't used it. So I decided I would go in there and just stock up on all the stuff we need in the studio. And I went past the alcohol area and they had my Southern nearly $10 a bottle cheaper. So I couldn't help myself, so I got a 6-pack of them.
6
Then
litres.
Yes, well, at that price, it just goes into storage.
I know, it's just funny.
Yeah, well, it's $10 a bottle. That's a massive...
I know, I'm just laughing.
It's like going back 2 years. It's getting close... No, it's not getting close to American prices. Then I walked around the corner and I saw... I'm really fussy, especially with alcohol. I won't drink stuff if I don't like it. Even though I can drink a lot, if I don't have anything I like, I won't drink it. I don't feel a need of drinking alcohol, but if I like something, I'll drink it till I'm unconscious, like tequila and like Southern. But I walked around the corner and really with champagne, I can only drink the expensive champagne. I'd rather wouldn't touch the cheap, even the stuff they give you on a plane. Half the time it's like, normally you tip half it in your glass because...
The disposal unit.
Every now and then I might give you some Verve or something like that. And there's 2 champagnes, one that I will drink, it's okay, and there's another one I actually really do like, which is Verve. And in Australia, Verve's about $100 a bottle. And I walked around the corner and had Verve there at $75 a bottle.
That's good.
So I grabbed 2 of them from the fridge at home. And then the next corner, walked around and one of my old favourite, like commercial reds was Pepper Jack Shiraz. But I used to buy it when it was the 2013, 2015. So I was like, in the stores, I only found out yesterday, in the stores it's $25 a bottle. In Costco, it was $15 a bottle. So I bought a 6-pack of them and opened the first one and go,
like it.
yuck. This doesn't taste like it at all.
But then I have it and it's nice.
And but that was the bottle that went off on my bar was 2013. And I opened that and Tree and I drank half of it, but then we forgot it for a couple of days and because it's so old, it's not going to last.
Yeah, that's when I poured a glass of it
So
and it went off.
it was like, they were chalk and cheese. Like it's a similar taste, but one was so young. But you don't mind it, so it doesn't matter.
I like it.
That's all right, I'll buy more for you.
I quite like
Next
it.
time I go into that
Costco.
store. Like,
I should.
it's dangerous in there. I spent $1,000.
Jesus.
No, but I did buy a lot of stuff. So I bought my big bags of cashews, which is with the nuts on, and they're better than the cashews I can buy in any of the stores around. They're really nice and fresh. So I didn't mind. And then Len, my son, pinched one of the bags. I have those disposable steel trays, for when I do barbecue, and they had 30 for $4. Well, of course I'm going to grab it. So there's lots of little things like that, stuff I didn't have to have because it was so cheap. And the tuna, the yellow canned tuna, which is really expensive in our supermarkets. It's about
Serena
half
one?
Yeah, it's about half price, so I bought a slab
When do you
of that.
eat tuna?
Shree eats it a lot. I eat a little bit, but Shree eats it a lot.
Okay, because I don't think I've ever seen you eat tuna.
Oh no, if I get hungry late at night, I'll just open a tuna or I'll open sardines.
Yeah.
So I'll either eat them late at night, whereas I used to have a piece of toast and Vegemite, or try to cut that out.
Casey was telling me she was craving sardines on toast the other day.
Sardines on toast, especially with tomato.
So she had some, she was at work and she went and got some and had her little sardines on toast. And then the next day, how did she know? I don't know how she noticed it, but I think she'd put it in the bin and someone had like pulled I don't think she used them all or something, and someone had pulled the can out of the bin. She works in Richmond, so there's lots of... So someone's like gone through the bin.
To eat it?
I think so.
Yeah, well, it's...
Gross.
Sorry, if you've got no money and you're hungry...
I know, but...
So it was a few years ago, we were at Carney's in LA. Remember
Yeah,
the guy
that's
was
right.
in the bin and
Yes.
we weren't going to finish our food.
So
we just gave him, like, get out of the bin here.
Yeah.
Like, Bec has a few diseases, but she's only taken 2 mouthfuls.
Yeah, that was really sad. I don't know, I wouldn't be having fish that's been in a bin though.
I think if you're, like, serious, proper homeless,
Yeah,
food's food.
I guess so.
And anyway, you're going to die in an apocalypse anyway. You won't last a day.
I know.
No, my daughter would die before you. You'd die second. We should be looking at use-by dates.
Everything would be off. Yes, I don't think I would survive very long in an apocalypse.
An apocalypse.
Yes.
Yes.
No, speaking of Costco though, Jared went when I think when we were in Europe, he went and got like some householdy things.
Well,
like,
if you got a card,
he borrowed one from someone from work.
but it's got a picture of you on your face.
Yeah, and the one he borrowed is off his Brazilian workmate, so I don't know how that...
Yeah, because it's quite funny because I didn't have a card, so when I went in there, I had to collect my card. So I had to prove who I was and things like that. There would have been 10 people that trying to get a card there. So no, sorry, you have to do it online. You can't do it here. And she goes, I just want to use it once. And he goes, no, that's not what we're here about. She goes, but, and there was some executive card and it was $160 a year. He goes, I'm not paying that. And he goes, but you get another 2% off everything. If you're going to use it, you'll be even cheaper than getting it. No, I just want to use it once.
He got just like some householdy stuff, like he got a massive big thing of toilet paper. We still haven't gone through it all.
Yeah, things like, that's what I bought the tin foil, like the super big, but I bought, I think it was 100 metres. It weighed a tonne, you could hardly lift it. Because I use a lot of tin foil when I'm doing barbecue and things like that. So it's sort of like, and even I think I bought 100 metres of cling wrap. It's not going to go off.
No, no. Well, we've got the same laundry detergent. You get them in these giant big bottles, and we've still got the little one, and we just fill the little one up with the big giant
Yeah, well, I
ones.
did the sauces, like the sauce thing about that big. Yeah, there's a few of those things that won't go off.
Yeah, it's good for that.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff I didn't want to touch because it was just...
Do they still have the giant teddy bears?
I didn't see them.
They had these giant teddy bears.
I didn't go everywhere, I just zigzagged to areas. I do want to try, I know I was going to try to take some of the frozen prawns, but then I saw they were tiger prawns, so any money there being... Like, I'm all for sustainable food, but farmed prawns, I've seen how they feed them and that, and yeah, sorry, hormones and... I'd rather not eat prawns than eat that stuff.
Fair enough.
That's just a me thing.
Are you seeing?
And there's plenty of ways, especially plenty of areas where they can have sustainable prawns. I've noticed some farms are doing rice now, are putting crawfish in the rice fields, and the crawfish eat all the insects and crap out of there, get nice and big, and they also aerate or do whatever they do, and they don't even feed them, they're just living off the stuff that's in the rice fields. But then you don't know what they're putting in the rice fields to make the rice grow quicker.
Speaking of supermarkets, I'm so annoyed with our one near the studio.
They're rebuilding it, so everything's shuffled.
It's so annoying.
Took me 15 minutes to find kangaroo.
That's what I'm annoyed
And their
about.
staff didn't even
Everything's
know where it
shuffled.
was. Our 3 staff members have got no idea. Every night it gets moved.
But I found out, well, it could be a conspiracy, but I don't think it is. I think it's actually legit, that they do shuffle things around quite regularly. Like my
Oh,
one,
on purpose, to make you walk in different.
so that you walk past different things.
Yeah, no, that's.
They do it at the one near my place.
And they tend to play slower music to slow you down.
Really, I didn't know that one. Sneaky.
See, I'd like to hack in there and put sort of stuff on speed, make people run really quick, or put really obnoxious music on.
Marketing.
Yeah, I'll see. There we go. So Bec doesn't reckon marketing's a job. Guess what?
I'm doing
50% of her job at the moment is going to be marketing.
I know. I was going to bring that up.
Otherwise, she won't have a job.
I was going to bring that up and say that I'm eating humble pie at the moment. Here's me, but marketing is not a real job for now. It's pretty much. I'm learning a lot of things though.
I still think that some of those YouTube channels are very. You find the right ones, and the one I found, even though he's advertising for you to come on board with him, a lot of his stuff, he's actually showing you the exact figures that's happening. Now, when I do this is what happened, and this isn't the number I'm trying to achieve. And if my test ad, if one of them achieves those numbers, I'll just throw all the other and just run that ad with maybe $100 on it because it worked really well. So little things like that. It's hard. There was a YouTube channel, and it was about marketing and growing your YouTube channel and that. And they had like, it would have been 600K followers. And then he didn't put the time and effort into his YouTube channel, did more on podcast about it. And he's lucky if he gets 10 or 15 views on his YouTube channel anymore.
Oh, wow.
So he killed his own, like he's trying to sell you how to build a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
he killed his own.
Interesting.
But a few things happened like that. There's a few people that recommended, putting shorts or putting podcasts on your YouTube channel. I can tell you for a fact it's the worst thing you can do. Even Peter McKinnon, he was all pushing it like crazy. He never does it anymore because it just stuffs your algorithm up.
I was reading something before about someone saying that they do shorts, but they only do it if it's going to link to a longer video, when they've found that if they do that, they're still keeping up with their views because the short's linking people and they're like, oh, I want to see more of it, and then they're going and watching the longer one, and it's...
Maybe that, but you saw what it did when we did the podcast on our channel.
And on
it just
our main
killed
channel.
it.
That's why we've got this separate channel.
That's why we've got a
now.
separate channel.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but some of that stuff, some of those people on YouTube actually paid by YouTube to do those things. I'm 100% certain Peter McKinnon doesn't do anything for nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm 100% certain when he did the things, and so some of the things he's done, like Instagram's not worth it anymore. And it was full on an ad for Instagram. Just do it this way now.
Yeah.
It wasn't, so it's that sort of, and
Clickbaities.
the clickbaities really get me to turn off. And there's a couple of, I've been looking at different things to do with health, with sciatica and things like that. I've tried, and I find all the ones that have got 5-day cure, they're all crap. And they're all, one person will say this, the other one says the complete opposite.
So who do you believe?
It's like, who do you believe?
Yeah.
But it's like everything. It's getting really peed off with the world that people don't care what they're selling, just caring about getting a sale. They're not caring about getting repeat customers. It's a little bit like a photographer friend of mine his saying was shoot and burn. Shoot and then burn the customer, charge them so much they'll never come back again, but you'll make more profit out of that than 7 referrals. And I feel that
it's just not very nice.
It's not, but I saw an ad, because people know I like drinking. Well, I'm very fussy about my food, and I'm very fussy if I'm making cocktails, even though I only make a couple. I love those perfect clear ice. Like having the ice that's perfect clear. And there's a few ways of doing it, and a lot of them are big and bulky. It's like putting an esky inside of your fridge, because if you can slow down the freezing process, all the imperfections fall to the bottom. Then you just slice off the imperfection part and you end up with beautiful clear ice. I stumbled across a a guy who's a barman in a very high-end bar, and he says, I'm going to show you 3 ways to make clear ice. And the first way was that way. The second way was to build this other type of container, and you had to make it all yourself, put foam around it, and use an existing mould and drill a hole in the bottom. All this work to get 2 ice cubes, but it still took up like an ice cream tub size in your freezer. And he said, now I've got to the end, I'll tell you an even better hack. And it's just getting one of these insulated type cups, but getting it the diameter that you want, and preferably not one that tapers outwards because it never works, especially if it's got a slight taper inwards. You fill it 2/3 of the way up, you put it in the fridge till you think it's frozen about halfway down, you pull it out, turn it upside down, and put it on your kitchen bench near your sink. An hour later, this beautiful clear ice block drops out. And I just do that every night, and I've got these beautiful clear, and I can either chop them up with a hatchet or I can just use them whole. So I'm really happy with this. And then, because I had some ball ice cube makers, but they, again, froze fairly evenly, so all the imperfections went to the middle. So it'd be clear on the outside and all murky in the middle. I saw this ad come up, perfectly spheres and perfectly clear. And it was in a stainless steel thing. There was a mould that went inside it. I thought, stainless steel doesn't look like it's got much insulation, but all the pictures they showed were beautiful and clear and perfect round ball. I did them and I looked how they did them. So you fill your thing up with water, then you push the mould down, which had a little hole in the bottom, a little hole, until the water squirted out the top and stop, and just put it in the fridge. Freezer, sorry. Everything worked fine. Get out, tried to separate it, not a hope. So left on the sink 2 hours later, finally got it to pull apart. And it's now pear-shaped, and it was all full of, it was clear in the top little third, but everything else was just
How did it get pear-shaped?
Because the silicon mould just squashed out as it froze.
It's just badly
So
designed.
I contacted the company and said, it doesn't work. Here's the pictures of what you said it was, and here's a picture of what I got. And they came back and said, oh, very sorry about that. We spoke to the people in the dispatch department, and they said that the product we sent you was perfect. Well, the dispatch department's not making friggin' ice out of it. So 4 or 5 emails back, and then the second one was, we'll give you $1. You keep it, we'll give you $1. And it got up to, we'll give you $5 or something. And I'll stuff you and just pay if I'm buying from sites I'm not sure of, I always try and buy with PayPal. So I went to them, put in a dispute, said, yes, I want a full refund, and yeah, I'll return it. So they've come back, yeah, you have to return it for your refund.
Yeah.
And I know I'm going to send it back and they're going to say they never received it.
Get tracking.
Yeah, but they haven't put department numbers, they haven't put a return number, and I know, but I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go back to PayPal and then tell them they need to pay me my postage back to them, and anyway. I just don't like, and just before we started, another ad came up for a different company, Perfect Ice, and I saw what it was being made. I said, there's no way knowing that's going to be clear.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the reservoir for all the shit to go into, which is the dirty ice, and leave a beautiful clear ice at the top.
Dirty ice.
Dirty ice, a dirty little
Dirty ice.
I don't know, I could never run a business that knew they were selling something that wasn't what it was.
Yeah. Scam artist.
Scam, really, yeah.
Actually, my mum was asking me about PayPal the other day because I don't think she has one, and she was asking if I use it. I was like, yeah, like for a lot of things. And then I think she asked if I could set one up for her. I haven't yet, but I think I will, because the amount of times Mum is she's so bad for scrolling through
And
Facebook,
just
buying dumb shit, and then those sites aren't even legit, and the amount of calls she gets from NAB saying that
Some of those dumb shit sites won't take PayPal anymore.
Oh, damn.
Because of that refund. Although PayPal has changed, because we had someone demanding a refund for Inspire because the internet in his country was down for 24 hours. So he couldn't use our service for 24 hours. So that wasn't our fault. His internet was down. Remember that?
No, I remember. No, it was, I think...
We weren't down. It was his internet was down.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yes.
Maybe I'm remembering. Or maybe
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a different one. I think
And
there
then
was someone...
PayPal said, okay, here's your money back.
I thought there was someone who I think our IT team were doing something on the site and it wasn't...
No, that
the
was
site
another- that was
oh,
another
that's another
person.
person, yeah. And our site was in maintenance mode for an hour and he was requesting his whole month back. I'm like, it's 1 hour of the month and it was in maintenance mode.
Yeah.
But that's not...
I think we gave him a month or something to shut him
Most
up.
likely, but still. Anyways.
I'm still
Can't
interested
even-
about the one today. He hasn't answered back.
Yeah.
Still think that was a dodge.
No, I searched his email address and found his subscription.
Oh, how come I couldn't find it?
Did you search his email address?
Yes.
I found it straight away.
That was the first thing I searched before I even answered him. I searched it to see if he'd been on before I said, oh yeah, we have this tutorial. 'Cause I didn't know if, because he wasn't a member, he'd gone into the outside member.
No, even
Ask
if you're a
a
member.
question?
No, that's even if you're a member, you can put that in there. It's just the contact form from Inspire, even if you're a
Oh,
member
is that,
or not.
I
Yeah.
thought it was from outside.
No, that's if you are or not.
Oh, sorry, I only thought that.
No, that's
that
just the
message
that's just the contact
because it
form.
doesn't have a return. You can't reply to them without copying and pasting their email.
That's just the stupid way WordPress has their contact form.
This stupid WordPress. We've got to fix my. I'm just getting really upset about my my page.
Yeah.
I still, for a photographer to have my main images cropped badly, and my IT company can't do anything about it for 2 months.
It's just also stupid that it's different on. It looks
Every
different
single
on different screens.
screens.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Once-
Jared to do something for you.
Yeah, but he doesn't really do WordPress, does he?
Nah, but he could do something. I don't
And
know.
I don't need Salesforce.
You sure? You might.
Yes. Now that they're owned by somebody else now.
Are they? Salesforce.
Oh no, that's
No, that's just the company Jared works
Jared
for.
works for.
It's owned by someone else.
That's
Not actually
right, yeah.
Salesforce. They just use Salesforce. I nearly
Yeah,
dropped
but-
it.
I don't know, it does really annoy me, and it might be just I get old and annoyed, and I've been in a bit shit mood lately, so everything pisses me off. Like, Beck and I have had our phone plan for at least 6 years.
Well, I've been on that plan ever since I started with you, which is nearly 8 years.
8 years. And we have the plan, it's very expensive, $199 each for our phone, but allows me to call anywhere in the world and allows anybody in the world to call me for free.
And when we
Also
travel, we
allows-
get to keep our same numbers.
We keep our same
And
numbers
it works
and we get
overseas.
this data.
10 gig a month.
We get the pack, and I put up with paying a super high thing to have the convenience of this. And we've purposely not ever played around with our phone accounts because we know they were going to pull
Well, because that plan's been discontinued in Telstra's system. So if we were to do a recontract to get a new phone and pay it off monthly, they couldn't keep us on that same plan.
Well, I didn't like their system. I got burnt years ago with their stupid replan. There's fine prints that stop you from doing it. It's a con. Anyway.
Not really.
Huh?
Not really. I used to work in recontracting. That was my first. That was my first chat.
No, what my old one said that I would get a new phone every year.
That was new phone feeling that they bought out. It was a
Yes,
thing.
they didn't tell you that you were committed to a 2-year contract.
But you could change your phone.
Every year, but you're still committed to a 2-year contract. So if you wanted to change, that's another 2 years you had to stay with them.
I remember that thing, but I can't remember the phone.
Yeah, it was really hidden.
Oh.
Anyway, that was the last time I ever used that because it ended up not being any cheap. It ended up being more expensive, not cheaper. Anyway,
Because I remember I had that on for some reason I cracked it with Apple and needed a new phone and I got a HTC, like an Android, but I'm made sure
Jared would have loved you.
Yeah, well, Jared had the phone at the time and I got it and then thankfully I got this, you can change your phone in 12 months thing, and thank God I did because I went straight back to an iPhone. I hated it. It's horrible.
Well, anyway, so we got this notification that, sorry, you are going to be disconnected off your plan that you've been, like, even during 2 years of COVID, we're paying our pretty much $200 each a month and we couldn't travel and our overseas clients were pretty much one or two. So we put up with that just because we knew that if we couldn't dial that back, we wouldn't get back onto it. So they send out a thing saying, so we just went online, logged in online to try and change our plan. Can't do it online.
Well, I searched up. I was like, how to change your mobile plan with Telstra. And it says, just go online, log into my Telstra, and you can do it there. And then go to manage. So I do all of this. I have to get all these two-step verifications and forgot password, blah, blah, blah. Finally get in there, click on one of our mobiles, manage plan. It's like, transfer ownership, buy new phone. I'm like, no, where's change plan? And it just wouldn't let me do it. But that's what their website said. I was like, how do I change it?
Yeah, this is what big business are doing this more and more. They're just making it impossible for you to do anything because it saves them money. Gets you frustrated, so you just walk away. Anyway, so they had a number that I could call, which was just not a normal number. It went straight through. So it didn't know hold, no nothing. Hello, this is business. It said, so who's your business manager? I said, I wouldn't freaking know. Didn't even know I had one, but went through, got to the guy. He didn't do any checking who I was and didn't ask my date of birth. It's a bit weird, but just
legit.
went through and I said, all right, so, and he said, yeah, no. I said, and you've got no plans to replace that? Nah, we're not now. And all right, so we've gone from $200 a month to $70 a month. How's that good for that company? Like, that's just dumb. Anyway.
Yes. It's dumb.
Don't get it.
Don't.
What are you doing?
Cleaning my glasses.
Cleaning your glasses.
They're a bit of dirties. You know what's not dumb? That, speaking of business, I've been really enjoying little chat GPT. It's been really helpful, actually.
You need to try a couple of the others. I reckon don't just put it all into one basket.
Okay.
I reckon you should try it because ChatGPT does have a bias.
It's
Been written into, like all of them will have a bias by the owner of the company has put a bias. It's like anything, it's like news. Whoever owns the news company. I found out a thing I never knew.
What?
Do you know why marijuana was made illegal?
Because of the hippies.
No, it was made illegal back in the 30s, 1935.
Why?
Because marijuana makes really good rope and also makes really good paper. But the old way of them, whatever they had to do, beat it or whatever they had to do to break the fibres down was really hard and time consuming. And this person came up with a machine which did it like super quick. And the reason marijuana is so good, the crops grow so quick, they can do 2 or 3 crops a year. It's so much quicker than built, big forests. The guy who owned a very large newspaper company saw that he was going to lose so much money by this. He mixed it in with, there was a Mexican drug that drove people crazy. And all he did was tell the world that it was marijuana and had all these stories, and it got banned because of him protecting his own interest. And that's why it took so long before hemp was even be allowed to make paper and things like that. So they just banned. But he named, you can look it up, there's actually a documentary on it, but it was caused by a newspaper. The owner of a newspaper got marijuana banned.
Interesting.
In America. Anyway.
I'll try
Fake
out.
news again.
I'll try out some of the other.
Marijuana.
No. I have tried that. It made me paranoid, so not for me. No judgment if you do smoke it, but not for me.
Oh yeah, I'm the same. I did it when I was about 18 or 19. I did it for about a month. Quite heavy. It's the band I was in, were all stoners. And I was paranoid for about a month afterwards. Like people walk past me and go, oh, they know I'm a stoner. I haven't done it for 2 weeks, but I just got
that was
ridiculously and I just said, no, this is not for me.
It was similar to me. One of my friends around that age was like a heavy smoker. It helped him Because it affects people differently. But then I would be like, my brain would start going like, hey, remember that little tiny sentence that you said to that one person like 6 years ago? Do you want to think about that and hyperfixate on that now? Do you think that person still thinks about that one little thing that you said? I just sit there and rock that way. I can't do this. It's not for me, but no judgment for those that do.
The other thing, I didn't like the munchies.
I loved the munchies.
No, I didn't.
I made some great
So I
concoctions.
just ate anything.
Yeah,
So that's why I didn't like it. I ended up eating shit I didn't even like.
I'd make the craziest ice cream sundaes, just put all kinds of crap on them. But anyways, what was I going to say? I will try out some of the other chats but I did get frustrated with it the other day. I was asking for it to help me with our workshop flyers to see like what suggestions it would give me, and I was like, hey, like, can you redesign this for me? And it took ages to think, and then it would come back saying, oh no, we can't do this. This goes against our guide. And I was like, is it going against the guidelines because of the photo in it? But then I looked it up, and apparently it's because the photo in it, it's clearly of like a real person, and the guidelines they can't do. I don't know. I guess it's to like stop the deep fake things, like what you were saying about the Taylor Swift video that you said was going around.
Yeah, but so it's like Gemini. So Gemini is Google's, but it's going to follow the rules of Google.
Right.
So all the people that got banned by Google for fake news, which turned out not to be fake news, was because the owners of Google had, and that's the one thing. And I don't know who to believe in the world anymore at all. Full stop. I think I'm going to believe in one person, all of a sudden I don't believe in you. So this is where that open source, which I don't quite understand what it even means, but I think open source is just reading all the information from everywhere, not reading it from where the designers have told it to read from.
I think that's what chat does.
No, chat's, well, I don't know. I think, isn't that why Elon Musk said he built his because chat wasn't open source? I don't know, but see, even that, as I've listened to many an interview with Elon Musk and things like that, and then seen him turn around and do something 100% the opposite to what he was talking about on an interview, I think, and I can't even believe you anymore. You're as bad as everybody else.
Well, I've made an account with chat now, so it like remembers me and stuff. But because I've got this chat going where I've asked it to help me with the flyer, and then it wouldn't end up making me a new one, but it started like giving me kind of suggestions of like what I could do to redesign, and I was like, oh, okay, thank you. But then I've kept that chat, and then I've redone it all, and then I've kept that chat going, and then I've said to it, because it's already got the information, it's giving me like it's read everything, so it knows what the...
Can you talk in the chat GP, or do you have to type?
No, I don't know. I haven't tried.
So that's my biggest problem.
I don't know if you might be able to.
So that's why I like, is it Grok?
Yeah.
As I can just put it onto, we just talk. And it's back and forth talking because of my typing and that. And even now, I don't know if they made changes. More and more of my dictating that's getting so wrong. I have to nearly put American accents on like you did in America. No, I'm serious. I was trying to say a word the other day and it just refused to type the word I was saying. It typed a word similar, but not the word I was saying. And it drove me up the wall. And so that my thing is, I noticed there's a couple of people I spoke to in workshops, and one of the guys said, forget Google, I just chat GPT everything. Where's the best place to have tea? I'm here. He said it's so much more accurate. It's not who's paid for an ad and all of that stuff, which I get really annoyed with. Well, I found YouTube, which I used to trust. Type it in and you'll find the right information. No, YouTube's starting to sound, even on the workshops when all the Canon, Nikon and Fuji people don't even know their menu systems, and I have to look it up on Google for them. The amount of times I'll say this and all of a sudden it'll bring up Nikon stuff. And I'd said, it clearly typed Canon.
Shit. Well, because chat already knew all the details, because I'd already been talking to it about this flyer, and then I was like, okay, now can you help me with an Instagram ad for this? And it gave me step by step everything to put in and what to do. And it was like, would you like me to create a headline for you? Would you like me to do a caption for you? I was like, sure, just to see what it said. And then because I just said, sure. And then it gives me that. And I was like, cool, now I can chop and change this because you've given me some really good little keywords that I can use.
But this is why I wanted you to spend some time with Jesse when we're overseas.
I know.
He showed me stuff that is doing...
I figured it out.
No, his stuff was next level.
No.
Because he's got an account and basically over a period of 2 months, it analyses every single thing Jesse types to it, and now it answers emails for him the way Jesse types.
Yeah, but that's after you talk to it for a little while. But it does that for, it's like even...
No, it's once you get the account, it goes to next level.
It's like Jared's got it, and like Jared did a thing, because he uses it quite a bit. Even when we were in Japan, is this going to go overcook? The sun just came out.
No, it's all right.
One of the days, one of our friends who's been to Japan quite a lot, gave us a whole bunch of things to do. So Jared put all those things into chat and was like, hey, can you please plan my day for... And it told us the order to go in and even like factored in a lunch break and stuff. It was really good. But then people were doing a bit of a trend where you ask chat to... can you create an image of what you think I look like based on the things that you ask it? And I think Jared's was like, I think it was like anime form because he had asked it about Japan and stuff. But then I think it had like something to do with IT because he uses it for work and stuff. But...
I know, it's really hard. I don't mind AI. There's a lot of things AI will be good, and I know it's going to put some people out of a job, but maybe they need to be put out of a job because they don't do their job properly. And
like marketing.
Sorry?
Like marketing.
No, it's like legal. The amount of legal companies that will tell you, yeah, we can make you win, because they no hope you're going to win. You're going to spend all this money for the day you get to court. Sorry, you're going to... I had this years and years ago. I went and saw a very expensive lawyer. I had a problem that was caused by a manager that I put on. I said, here's the facts. Here's the exact facts. There's no blending of the facts. This happened. You'll see all the facts are written. He goes, unlosable. $15,000 in lawyer fees later, at the actual start of the hearing, just settle outside of court. You're not going to win this.
That's
so
bullshit.
It was that plus $20,000, where it wouldn't have been any of that if so all we said is, if we have to pay this person, I'm happy to pay them. But if what they're saying is illegal and we don't have to pay them, I don't want to pay them. Like, I've got no problem paying something if I'm legally need to pay them. But if I don't legally need to pay them because they did this which broke the contract. And it was sort of like, who was happy? All the lawyers. They all made money. If they had said to me the first day I went, look, there's going to be a 50-50.
You would have just...
I would have said, nah, forget it, I'll just pay it.
Yeah. That's bullshit.
And they're saying that some of the legal advice that's been given by things like ChatGPT is saving people a lot of angst from lawyers just trying to frigging top up. But I don't know. I still think there's certain things about AI. It's like our stupid government just said that they're going to sue anybody that uses my content to train an AI. Well, how are you going to know they did that? We already know that Adobe was secretly doing it. And sorry, Australia, 28 million people. Like, we're not even California.
Yeah.
What hope we got? It's like we're about to, I think it's in 1 month's time, Australia's going to be the first country in the world that's going to ban social media for under 16s. And they've already got lawsuits coming against them from all the big, right?
Silly.
And they've got because they've got no way, and they were trying to bring a digital ID, and we know what a digital ID is. It just is like, we know what China does with digital ID. They stop you going on holidays, having bank accounts, getting loans, getting jobs. You say something against the government, like I'm not talking about tomorrow, but maybe in 30 years, it'll have grown to that. Like, it would be good if we could just have one ID that was legit, but it shouldn't be tied to your financial, your buying, your viewing habits. It shouldn't be tied. That's why I don't like the one linked to the internet, because they could base on stuff you type on frigging the internet.
Yeah. I don't like that either. Well, I don't even have the driver's license digital.
That was it.
I haven't shared the good news.
You haven't got it yet. They might stuff it up and put somebody else's picture on it.
So now that we're home, I'm starting the name change process. And remember the whole hullabaloo about me having to get a new license photo because my current one's really nice because I got it when I had my wedding trial back. Went the other day to change it over. I come to the lady and I was like, but
she had the morning off to do 2 hours of makeup before she went there.
I had fake tanned the night before, tried to do my makeup the same just in case.
Oh, so that was why you were fake tanned. Oh my God, I knew it was nothing about me.
Because if they were going to take a new photo, I wanted to take...
You're not sitting there in a bikini. Why did you need a fake tan?
Because you can see my neck and I wanted to do a tan.
You could have foundationed your neck. And your hands are not going to be in it.
I got up and I was like...
Schmidiot.
I was changing my license. I was like, is there any way I can please keep the same photo? And she was like, it depends. I'm like, oh, what? She's like, is it the same signature? I'm like, yes, it's just the license. She's like, yeah, you can keep the same photo. I was like, oh, thank heavens. So I get to keep my photo because I'm not changing my signature. Thank God I didn't change my signature.
I don't think I'd want to.
I don't like my signature anyway, but I haven't figured out a new one.
Just leave it as it is. Nobody matters.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm not running around doing autographs.
Even if you are, it doesn't... a squiggle's a squiggle.
I guess. Anyway, I get to keep my photo. Yay.
Yeah, I'd love to redo my signature. I'm not going to.
No, yours is nice. Mine's ugly.
Something's had to do... And now I'm sounding like a wanker. When my book got released... Sorry, it's not a photography book. I think when my book got released, I was a little bit in the band days. Back in the band days, like, we had a big following, and when our album came out, we had a lot of signing of... And that's how my signature got very consistent. Then when the book came out, because it completely sold out, I think 6 prints.
It's about fly fishing, by the way.
6 reprints. I reckon I would have signed my name 2,000 times.
Jeez.
For people, for launches and things like that. And I kept on saying to people, if I sign it, I've devalued your book. Because there's less out there that are unsigned than there is that are signed. No, sign it. I hated doing that because you know what my writing's like? It's unreadable. You know what my English is like? It's undecipherable. And I felt like I needed to say, hi, John, thank you so much.
No, not at home.
I always feel that pressure when someone wants to sign, I need to write something to them, but I'm just not that good at that. I'm actually terrible at that.
Ashley? Who's Ashley?
Ashley. Well, I was really happy that day because I had Anna and Josh over because I've been working on their video, and in a way it turned out quite good because I had the wrong soundtrack. And there was drum rolls where there wasn't drum rolls, and there was no drum rolls when the drum was rolling. And there was a couple of vocal bits that weren't, and just, we didn't send you the proper mix that we were playing to.
No.
Only sent you the demo. And I've started to, shit. I'd already put 30 hours in overseas.
Yeah.
But then I found, if I just, the track underneath that didn't match now matches. So I did that quite quickly. And then Anna did 2 different changes. And I really liked the snake outfit. And the red thing did nothing for me, but I don't know if they had a sponsor or something for the red dress or what. They needed the red dress in there. So I started, and they needed the bass and the keyboard featured a little bit more. I already knew they wanted to hide the drummer because the drummer's already left. So the bass and keyboard was a 360 thing I used, which is a different quality, but then I put it through like a security cam effect, and it looked really cool. So every time it comes on, it's like this CTV footage bit of cam, which worked
That's
really
cool.
well.
You haven't shown me this yet.
No, I'll have to show. It's actually come together much better. Then when I dropped Anna in the red dress over the top, and Anna was going like really crazy in that. Like she was rapping and like, I didn't think she'd like it. She just got, oh my God.
Anna likes everything.
So anyway, they came over for dinner. I expected to be about 4 to 5 hours to go through, and I've played what I got to the rough. I said, I haven't colour graded it, so this is just my rough cut. We went through, they loved it. I said, no, there's some bits I don't like. I took them to each of the bits I didn't like. We swapped little bits around till they were happy. I put some blends and things like that. And put it through, and I was like, we love it. Now let's just get the colour grade. So Anna goes, I want this colour grade. And I could see Josh, her husband, just go, no! She wanted it bright and airy so her skin looked amazing. And Josh wanted it grungy and dark to suit metal.
Oh, what did you go with?
We actually got it back to where we were going.
Cool. You have to show me when we finish this.
I will. So we got it back to where we were showing, and it was funny at the very end, Anna's looked up at a painting I've got, and she's gone, oh, that says your name on it. Mm-hmm. And I said, yeah, because they're worth more with my name written on it, because that particular artist who ripped me off has got other people painting them and all this other shit he does, and there's 1,000,001 one-offs out there type of thing. And they've gone, can you come around and I want you to just put your name on all of our... I said, well, I didn't take 2 of those photos. She goes, I don't care, I want your name on it because it'll be worth more.
Good.
Yeah. All right, but yeah. I think that was good. And what are you looking at?
Just checking how long we're talking for.
Okay.
We've still got time.
For what?
Talking, what were you going to say?
I was going to say lots of things. How much time we got?
We've got 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
We can keep going though. We can go over a bit if you want.
No, I'll just... A couple of little things I didn't realise, because we get lots of spam. So it goes in a junk folder, but then I have to go through the junk folder every day and make sure that something accidentally hasn't gone in there. I found that you can actually just click on their name and say block. They don't appear in your spam anymore. It just disappears them forever.
I think you can do that on your phone as well.
I don't get as much on my phone, but I definitely...
But I think you can do it.
I do it with, the spam. But they change your phone number every time they ring.
But no, just letting you know.
Yeah. But it's worked great on we're back down to maybe 1 or 2 junk mails a day.
That is good.
Which I like.
That is very good.
All right, my next quick gripe. So, as everybody out there who's on Photoshop or Adobe knows how expensive it friggin' is. So the only things that I really need with Adobe is, at the moment, Lightroom, Photoshop, and Bec has forced me to do Acrobat. To have Acrobat added is more than you have the whole Adobe suite. So I'm on Adobe Suite, which is over $800 a year. I'm going to dump Acrobat. There's other programs I can use to do auto sign and things. So that'll bring me back down. But I was looking carefully. I'm running last year's Lightroom and 2023 Photoshop. Why am I paying so much? I don't want all their new shit.
I think you said this last week.
Did I?
I think so.
No, I was comparing somebody else. Oh no, it might have been. I just want to buy those, never update me. I'm happy for the rest of my life just on those 2.
Yeah, anyway, you said that last week.
I've got to look into it. But because of that, I've looked into all the alternatives. And yeah, don't throw me alternatives. 90% of them are these one-click action-based friggin' pieces of shit software, full of AI things, I just want very simple things like channel mixer, a nice curving system, a nice leveling system, very simple things I want, and a brush that I can have pressure sensitive, 1% flow, 100% opacity, and none of these other programs will give me this, but they want to throw me all this AI crap. which is annoying the crap out of me. So I have to keep on paying a ridiculous figure because I want an older version and never update.
Which is annoying.
I've got to find a way. I wonder if you can hack a way that's on there and you never go online again.
I'm certain they've got things in place
Yeah.
to stop people from doing that. It's a very big company.
No, but see, you're paying for their updates. I don't want to update. Just let me buy this and you can go F yourself.
Big
I
business.
don't need your cloud. I don't need any of that stuff.
Yes.
Block. Oh, now it's crossed off a couple of things. I know nobody does comments, but anybody who feels like answering me, can you just answer me if you use TikTok? All I want to know is how many photographers out there actually use TikTok, not to post yourself, but
If
actually
you've
go
like
on
going on there.
going on TikTok, because Bex suggested it, and I'm still on our workshops. I hear so many people not liking even Instagram now because it's so video based, and TikTok's only video based.
But I just didn't know if people are going on there just to watch things like.
They could, but that's why I'm asking. And I think a demographic of a lot of the people, say for workshops, so we're doing a bit of marketing, so we're going to change a few things in the future.
Made up job.
Beck has to do this job that does not exist anywhere in the world. Oh, I've got to speak to your mother-in-law. It's going to be so funny. Even better,
And my sister-in-law.
there's somebody else I need to speak to.
No, you don't need to speak
Yes,
to
I
that
need.
person. No, don't tell me let's put a new ladder in these. God damn
Oh,
it.
you only do it so Jared can climb his way up. Yeah, here's a ladder, Jared. Off you go. I'd just be really interested, because I don't have TikTok. I've never been on there. I see the odd TikTok come up in other programs. But I don't want to waste my time with it because I still
It's just
I
a
still fear
suggestion.
it's developing people with very short attention spans for
Some
the
of them
future.
go for like 5-10 minutes.
That's still short.
Some of our YouTubes only go for 10 minutes.
No, but I'm talking about, that's a different thing. People go onto YouTube. So people go onto Inspire and TikTok. Sorry, not Inspire. Instagram and TikTok to drive down a freeway and watch billboards. Right? They don't go there to watch a YouTube. They'll pull over. And that's more, and I'm feeling, and thank you, Joe Rogan, because I hadn't thought about this till he brought it up. I'm feeling that what's happening is our attention span is just getting so, we need the information right now, nothing else. We don't want to have a slow story building us into, it's like so many teenagers and even 20-year-olds today can't watch something that was a video of maybe in the 80s because it took too long to get to the outcome, but that beautiful build-up was what made the outcome so amazing. And that's, I've been watching a couple of old movies I did on the plane because there's nothing but shit on the plane. So I watched a couple of old movies and I thoroughly enjoyed, even though I'd seen the movie before, but completely forgot till each scene came up. Oh, that's right. So it was like watching a movie again.
And you have a go at me when I watch things again.
Yeah, but this is like the first time I watched it. And
Yeah,
like
but
20
sometimes
years later.
Yeah, sometimes I do that.
20 years later?
Yeah,
You were
sometimes.
10.
Yeah.
What did you watch when you were 10?
Return to Oz?
Oh, well, I wouldn't criticise you with that. Never seen it.
Yes, you have. I made you watch it with the creepy version with the wheelies.
Oh, the wheelies, yes, that's right. Yeah, but that was messed up. I like that. No, I don't mind watching. Oh, what I was saying is Kill Bill 1 movie, uncut, is coming out. How it's supposed to be seen. And it's supposed to have like uncut, so whatever was cut out to make it to 2 movies. So where we're
They're
going to
have
see
to have
it.
intermission though. Can't see.
No, you do it in a gold class where they can keep feeding you. You just bring your dinger and they keep coming
Well, we
in.
could just go to Eastland. They've got gold class there.
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I want to see it in...
I don't think IMAX has gold class.
No, they don't have it as an IMAX anyway.
No. Where do you
I
want
do
to
want to see it in the 70mm version, not the 35mm version.
Oh, I don't know. That's a you thing.
So wherever we can see it.
figure that.
Anyway, that's going to be a week out. Yeah, anyway,
a
so
week out.
we'll lose a week.
What? Why? Oh, because it goes for so long.
Yes.
Sorry. I didn't know what you meant.
You idiot.
What? Well, I don't think it goes for 5 hours.
Are we running out
4
of time
hours.
yet? Oh no, we're nearly on time, so I can do my. Have you got something else you want to say?
Yeah.
You can bring it up.
That's all right.
No,
it's
bring it
very
up.
off topic though, but
Bring it up.
I think I've decided. You'll probably tell me no, but I think I've decided I want to get the vampire veneers.
No.
But I want to speak to my dentist first to find out, like, if it's going to like affect my speech.
Think of you in 10 years.
Yeah, it's sick. I'm a vampire. I'll still look the same.
You'll look like this.
We can probably get them taken off, can't you? I don't know. I don't know. I was going to speak to my dentist about
I
it.
think it'll detract from your face, not.
I think it'll look cute as hell.
No, it won't.
No, not like super like long, just like Ollie's and MGKs. Where they just.
Sorry.
Ollie and MGK have them, and then
Everybody
I think
jump on board. Why does a pretty person need to destroy their face so people look at her teeth rather than her eyes?
It's not destroying my face.
It is. They're going to look at. It's like people who get the nose piercings. You end up seeing the piercing on their nose, not their eyes.
Like I already have kind of pointy teeth.
I know. So just leave it at that.
No, so I'm just enhance them.
No, you don't need to enhance them. They're junior vampire. Oh, think about poor Jared. Freaking the damage to his dick you're going to do. No. This is you trying to get out of giving head. That's it. It's if I got these fangs, he's never going to ask me again. Oh, I get it. Sorry, Jared. Sorry. You'll just have to find another girl to do that for you. Yes, I think I know one who could find to do it with. That might be what happens then.
No, I was more thinking.
Those things are going to be, that's going to be dangerous as fuck.
You're not supposed to use your teeth anyway.
No, but they're hanging out there. Sorry. Are you going to let a penguin go down on you? Right.
I hate penguins.
If anyone hasn't seen, Bec hates penguins. And
hate penguins.
If you go onto Google,
type in penguin
mouth, and you'll see
penguin.
the alien teeth they have.
They're so freaky.
No, 100% not. If you do it, you can do it. It's your life. But sorry, Jared.
I think
there's other women out there that won't ever have that done. And
I just think it looks really cute and cool.
You think it's cute? I don't think it's cool or cute.
I think it's both.
No. Real vampires are cute. You're not a real vampire. You're a pretend. You're a Clayton's vampire.
Whatever that is.
Pretending. You don't know what a Clayton's is?
No.
Oh, wrong age. If Clayton's was a non-alcoholic whiskey, right? So it was a whiskey you'd have to pretend you're cool drinking whiskey with an ice cube in it.
Everyone always asks me online if I'm a vampire because allegedly I don't age.
She eats.
I eat.
I've seen you eat.
I don't age.
Oh, don't age?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
I know I need Botox.
No, I wasn't looking at your head. You age. I can show, that could be our thumbnail, Bec young and Bec old, and I'll see that you aged. I'll find the oldest picture I have of you, and I'll put clarity on your skin.
No,
Yes. I was just going to finish off just for something that everybody needs to be fully aware of.
What?
It's really important.
What?
6 weeks till Christmas.
Oh, yuck.
6 weeks till Christmas.
One of my friends sent me a photo the other day. She started putting her little Christmas knickknacks out in her little lady cave room that she's got. She's like, oh, it's nearly... And I was just like, cute. Mm-hmm. Sorry, wish I could relate, but I'm not a Christmas person. I'm not a fan of it. And it just stems from, maybe it's just a me thing, but I just find it so stressful. I find there's always a drama about something. Everyone's so stressed. I can't go to the shopping centre because it's so packed and people are on edge, and I'm not a Christmas person at all. The only thing I like Christmas for is day drinking and prawns. which I know is very
Or you do
niche to
that all
Australia.
year round anyway. Not prawns, but day drinking.
Morning drinking.
Morning, getting up out of bed and having an eggnog, then a mimosa. Then I've had two, so I might as well get on to red now.
Exactly.
Red's like Santa's colour.
Yes, it is. It's very festive of me. And I normally wear red lipstick because it's Christmas and then you can't.
Then you know what glass is yours.
And also then that doesn't stain my lips. But anyways, I'm not a Christmas person.
I'm not
a bit of
either.
a
I'm one of
Grinch.
those, like, I don't like receiving.
It's like, I don't care what you do in the bedroom, it's fine. You can keep that to
No, I'm
yourself.
You can see
you and
who's,
your wife's
you can see
business.
whose brain's in the gutter, can't you?
That's your-
This is all Bec thinks of. If I mention something, she only think of one way.
You just brought something up when I mentioned the vampire team.
Yeah, well, it's obvious. Freaking, I can't see any male going, I want to go there.
Your son.
Did you ever see, I can't remember the movie. It was made by the same movie producer who made Rotten Tomatoes. And it was about, like,
Receiving.
they had teeth downstairs.
Oh yeah, it's called Teeth.
Oh, teeth,
Yeah,
yes.
I have seen that.
So can you see guys lining up for that shit? No. So don't. No, I just mean I really get embarrassed getting anything from anybody. It's always been that way. Even Christmas Day, when I was young, I would sleep in till my brother and sister dragged me out of the bed because they couldn't get their presents till I got out of bed. But I didn't. I love giving. I just don't like receiving. Calm it, you friggin'. See what anime porn does to people in China?
No, I
I reckon you might.
don't. I don't.
Anyway, I just wanted to leave you with that stress. Like, it's no stress from me. I just got to go a couple of days before Christmas to get what I'm going to have to spend all day cooking. So my day gets taken up just cooking for everybody.
I'm spending it with Jared's, with my in-laws this year, so that should
So
actually.
where's your mum?
She's spending it with my sister.
Oh, cool. And because
I'll be with the normal half of the family.
the family's really easy, my son, my daughter, my son-in-law,
No, but I'll be with the normal half of
And-
mine.
my wife, and my two grandkids. It's so easy to buy for. I can do that in an hour.
I don't know who I have to buy for or what to buy. And I think with my family though, I think we're doing a KK thing. So, but I think it's like $100 limit, but everyone's just got one person to, like all the adults just have like one person to buy for. So if I get my sister, I just have to get my sister something worth $100 and then she might get mum and then like...
My only thing is I hate it when people buy me stuff and I would never buy myself.
Yeah.
Like, I really dislike I would never buy this myself. Like, it's cool, but... And I really don't like people waste. I'd rather not get something.
I'm like, I can be really, really good at presents. Like,
I'm easy all of a sudden.
but no, I can be really good at like...
a really good tequila or a really good bourbon. That's all I don't need anything else. Anything else in my life, I buy myself.
Also for Casey's 30th, like 6 or 7 months prior, we were just having a chat and she had made a comment that she really wanted a tennis bracelet, which is just that single diamond, like individual
Never heard
little
of it
diamond.
anyway,
It's you would know what it's just one of those bracelets that's just got a single line of individual diamonds. And she just made a comment.
How many carat?
I can't remember. But
Schwarzkopf diamonds, glass.
I can't remember what I got.
Wouldn't mean real diamonds.
No,
Of
I didn't
course
get
you
a real, but anyway, she made a comment that she really wanted one, and I just made a note of that, and then for her 30th, got her, and she was so stoked. And she's like,
That's
oh
right.
my
I saw her
God,
with 6 of them up her arm. That everybody else bought her the same thing.
No, they didn't. So I can, like, I'm good at things, like when I got Jared's dead mouse, oh, you broke it.
I broke it.
When I got Jared's dead mouse helmet, he had said months prior that he would kill for one of those, and then I got the replica for his. So little things like that I'm good at, but then this year I didn't get Casey anything because I couldn't think of anything that was going to be like outstanding. It would have just been like one of these presents for the sake of getting something.
Which
And
I think
don't-
horrible.
Yeah.
I'd much rather, like, I'm never going to think less of anybody if they didn't buy me. I never even, in fact, thank you. I don't feel embarrassed that you wasted money.
A friend of mine for, I think it was my 30th, maybe? Because I'm born on the 13th. I think he got me like 13, but some of them I was just like, this is junk. Like I don't,
Yeah, rubbish bin, landfill.
like you don't.
Like my wife can be like that. She'll go into a shop and let the shop sell her something.
Don't get.
I don't mind a gin every now and then, but she bought me a super expensive gin. I would have 100% preferred that being a tequila,
Yeah.
not a gin, because I really don't drink much gin. But the shop talked her into it because obviously they had big markup. I don't know. I'm just one of those people that I'd much prefer just save your money. I don't need. I'm one of these people.
You'll buy it
anything
yourself.
I want,
You buy yourself.
I'll buy. And then every now and then someone will give me a gift I never even thought of or didn't think I'd want. But because it got bought for me, that's amazing. It's friggin' awesome. And must admit, but my birthday present, which hasn't arrived, just like my Christmas present last year didn't arrive till after my birthday this year.
The dead
Thank
mouse.
you, Dead Mouse.
Yeah, the dead mouse finals.
And my birthday present most likely won't arrive till after Christmas. But what they did, or they all got together and ordered it for me. It's something that I was looking at buying, and because it was like, pay it for it now and we might send it to you in 6 months. So I thought, nah, you can go stuff yourself.
Excuse me. My favourite is though is before both of those presents, I get a text message from your son being like, has Dad bought this yet? So then I've got to open up my emails and go to the orders folder and search through orders.
You've got to go into my emails and look at my orders.
Your orders and then check and then text.
Well, I was going to order that, but when it was like, you're not going to get it till April or May, and this was in like November last year, I said, you're not having my money for that long. Seriously, it's not hard to have stuff put into production and make it. But yeah, I'm very happy. I can't wait till I do get it, because that might make me happy, because I'll have something to do.
Should be good.
Anyways,
We're waffling now. But thank you for joining us.
and 6 more episodes till Christmas.
Have a good week, guys. I'll see you next week.